While millions of South Africans are tightening their belts, politicians are debating a pay rise, corrupt companies are still doing business with government, and Parliament says it is finally going to hold the presidency accountable. The big question is simple. Are we actually seeing change, or just better packaged politics? If you care about where this country is going and you value straight talk without the noise, you are in the right place. Tap like if this matters to you, subscribe if you want to stay informed, and let's get into what is really happening in South African politics right now. Let's start with a story that has people talking at braais, taxi ranks, and WhatsApp groups. A proposal was put forward recommending a 4.1% pay increase for public office bearers. That includes the president, the deputy president, ministers, and deputy ministers. On paper, 4.1% might sound modest, but here is where it hits a nerve. The president's salary would increase by well over 100,000 Rand a year. And this is happening in a country where unemployment remains painfully high, food prices keep climbing, and many households are surviving month to month. The MK party came out strongly against this proposal, calling it morally indefensible. And whether you support MK or not, many South Africans quietly nodded along. Because for ordinary people, this is not just about numbers. It is about timing, priorities, and empathy. People are asking a very fair question. How do leaders justify salary increases when nurses are stretched thin, municipalities are failing, and young people are struggling to find work? Even those who understand inflation and salary adjustments are saying, read the room. This debate has reopened a deeper frustration. The feeling that political leaders live in a different financial reality from the people who vote for them. Now let's talk about accountability, or the lack of it, in the economy. Government has identified more than 500 companies that could face blacklisting for corruption, fraud, or failing to deliver on public contracts. That sounds promising, right? Finally, consequences. But here is the catch. Out of those more than 500 companies, only 18 have actually been blacklisted so far. Why? Because departments are dragging their feet. Paperwork is incomplete. Processes are slow, legal boxes are not ticked, and while all of this drags on, some of these companies are still eligible to do business with the state. For the average South African, this feels like the same old story. Big promises, slow action, and very little accountability. Small businesses that play by the rules struggle to compete, while companies accused of wrongdoing stay in the system. This is not just about corruption, it is about trust. When consequences take years, people stop believing that the system works for them.